Hello guys, it's Youmuus here, and today we're talking about why Taric is going to be a 100% pick banned. This is in my opinion because Taric I feel is really strong right now in the PvE. Taric kit feels super overloaded, and when looking at his abilities, Lee Sin and Yasuo come to mind, both champs who are really powerful on release. He's really well-rounded and almost too well-rounded. The only thing he's really lacking is mobility, which is usually a luxury for supports. All of his abilities are above average in their respective roles, making him super powerful. I want to compare Taric with a champion like Janna, which is also a really strong support at the moment. And Taric's abilities all except the shield beat Janna, and has a ton more benefits too. Taric, unlike most champions, have 4 really strong abilities and a really strong passive to boot. This is a very uncommon, as most champs usually have something noticeably weak in their kit. Now let's see how strong Taric is if his whole kit can be used correctly. First up with his passive, it gets around 50 bonus damage a auto attack at around level 7 and 8. And it can proc up to about 8 times if you weave his spells in and out correctly. That means you can get about 400 free base damage at around level 7s and 8. Not including the attack speed and armor scaling, that is a lot of damage for a support and just a passive. Next up is his heal, which is I feel his most abusable ability. When paired with his W, the heal can usually heal your entire team, a team fight. So it can heal up to 4 to 5 people for 200 to 300 health late game, which is basically a Soraka ultimate. Of course, it's not as strong as Soraka's ultimate, but it is also just a Q ability. And I feel that is really strong heal. Yes, it does have an anti-spam feature built in, but so does Soraka's ultimate, having like a 80-second cooldown. Taric's W is probably his most balanced of all his abilities, giving a double shield to him and an ally. Its usage is what sends all the other abilities over the edge, which is completely okay if the W was weaker to compensate for it. But his W is not bad on its own, which is why I feel Taric is a very above average champion. His E Dazzle received a really big buff in my opinion. Yes, it does have a higher skill cap now that it is a missable ability and it's a short range line skill shot, but it also has a lot higher damage and slightly higher stun time to boot. Also, this could be used with his W in coordinates and hit lots and lots of enemies. Hitting upwards of 2 to 3 enemies with 1 stun is not very surprising with the nature of his E, and it's pretty easy to hit in a crowded team fight, making it really strong stun. The ultimate is what I feel pushes Taric completely over the edge. I think with his already amazing kit, he should have a weaker ultimate to compensate, but his ultimate is insanely strong. It has the strength to turn around a team fight like Bard's ultimate, but none of the downsides. Yes, Bard can use his ultimate at a higher range and catch enemies, but it can also punish Bard's team if used incorrectly. Taric basically has an AoE Kayle ultimate with none of the downsides. I think that they should put an ult this powerful, kind of like Kindred's and Bard's, and make it affect the enemy team as well to promote proper counterplay. All this combined with the fact that he has really good base stats and amazing scaling with a aura ability makes him a really good pick and support. I'm predicting that Taric will be one of those carry supports that will be very strong if played to its maximum potential. Well, that's my opinion. What do you guys think? He's still in PvE, so I'll predict nerfs incoming before his release. I just want to make this video put the word out there, as most people overlook overpowered champions if they have the tag support labeled on them. Kinda like how when Braum was released, he was considered a very overpowered champion. That's all for this video. I hope you guys learned something. It's Youmuus signing out. I'll see you guys later.